Oh shit. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Where do we begin? Let's go ahead and up the camera tilt. So the battery on the aircraft is currently 96%. I usually fly at about a 30-degree camera tilt. Starting up the motors, sounds nice and smooth. Ooh, the power though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is more power. For sure. Woo, gosh damn. Oh man. Yeah, so the only flying I've done with this thing so far has been in my house, which I haven't obviously been able to let it rip. But wow. Wow, this is so smooth too. What the fuck? Wow, this is zipping. I love it. Oh yeah, it climbs much better now. Holy shit. But everything isn't for free. It's got to be some sort of a cost. Oh man, this feels so good. Doing great work, Axisflying. All right, I am definitely digging this. Let's try a juicy flick. It still has a weird flight characteristic because it's a fucking Cinewhoop. Like, it's not going to do a juicy flick. It's kind of too light for that too. There's not enough momentum, but it definitely didn't do that weird like floppy shit that it does. What some people call a tumble. I think it's more an actual motor desync, but we'll try doing some snappy yaw moves. Try to the left. Oh boy, look at that. Did not fucking spin out at all. Holy shit. Yes, in the past, or on the stock motors, that would have definitely meant that I would have motor desynced for sure right there if I did that maneuver. Try another snappy one. Oh my god, not even a little bit. Holy fuck, it was a clean, perfect yaw. Whoa, or we'll even throw in a little bit more coordinated yaw. A little bit weird, but definitely didn't lose control there. And those are left turns. Do some right turn yaws just for good measure. Oh my god, bro! Holy shit, that was fucking clean. Just a flat yaw, perfect. Some coordinated yaw, oh my gosh. Oh, it's flying so good. Dude, I'm sorry, I hate to say this, but this is an absolute... Oh, it still crashes like normal. But anyway, this is an absolute freaking upgrade for sure. I'm getting a phone call. What the fuck do you want? Who is it? Oh, spam caller, of course. If you guys didn't know this, you can actually bind your motors to beep like you would on a traditional quad. See? Pretty cool. Makes it a lot easier to find if you happen to crash in the bushes. I bind it to my C1 button. God, the motor sounds so much smoother too. I like that. It sounds less like annoying, even better than with the stock motors, and stock motors sound more like shrill, to me at least. I think these motors sound just a little bit better, not as fucking annoying. Oh god, yeah, this... I want to say the fucking prop wash performance is even a little bit better too. This is actually pretty sick. This is with the stock DJI props too. I'm really hoping someday they'll even come out with some sort of a bit of an upgrade for propellers. Yeah. Yeah, this is a significant upgrade. Holy fuck, dude. It is super noticeable. You can actually like throttle out of shit. Before, like, you couldn't throttle out of anything. Like, sometimes you would just dip into the ground. There's nothing you could do about it, even if you were full throttle. Woo! See? Stop the motors if you crash with the switch. Disarm switch. Please, 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 if you are a manual mode flyer, do not have your disarm set to this bullshit stick command, down and in, down and out bullshit. Just put it on a fucking, this rocker rocker right here. Up is disarm, down is arm. That simple. Come here, you little dude. God, I don't know. I love how durable this drone is personally. I think this drone is far more durable than any of my other whoops. I own the Cinelog 3.5, which I absolutely love. My Cinelog 3.5 flies like a beast because I have it tuned in Betaflight 431. If you guys don't know what the hell that means, don't worry about it. But it flies like a beast. I spent a lot of time learning how to tune properly and all that stuff. But the AVATA just has this thing about it where, you know, you don't have to worry about setting up anything. You just fucking go out and fly. And I think, again, that's a big reason why I recommend it for beginners, is because a lot of you guys don't even know where to begin. And many of you just want to get on that journey to just flying at all, knowing what this feels like, this like sensation of being a little jet pilot, basically. Oh god, these motors feel so good. So good. This thing fucking zips, man. This is sick. Yeah, you can like pull out of so much more with this thing. Before, like, I would struggle to even get the nose up high enough to not like run into buildings or trees. Do a nice split S. See what I mean? Like, holy shit. Nice clean split S's? Like, what? Let's try another juicy flick, fuck it. Not really, but still, not bad. It is a Cinewhoop, like, for fuck's sakes. Let's not forget that. I've never ever once tried to pretend like this is a freestyle drone. I fly it like this because that's how I choose to fly my drones. Yep, see, like right there, I didn't have throttle down until I was like damn near at the ground, and I still had enough juice to power up. That would not have happened. Definitely not would have happened on the stock motors. I would have just hit the fucking ground. Fuck, this is fun. Fucking zipping. And honestly, I don't really feel like the battery life is that bad as far as like what it felt like with the stock motors. I mean, of course, it's not as good. That's just plain and simple. These are higher KV likely. I have no idea what the stock KV is because DJI has not put out that information. But these motors are slightly bigger, which means they have a little bit more torque, which is what's absolutely helping with that whole bullshit like yaw issue. And I definitely have to think that they're higher KV, which means that it's sucking a little bit more juice as you're flying around. So yeah, the battery efficiency is going to be a little bit less, but for me, honestly, like, worth it, hands down. Just flies so much cleaner. What the fuck? Like, I don't even feel like I need stabilization for this shit. I'm gonna not even put any stabilization on this and just show you guys this straight up, just fucking raw footage. I fly with no EIS anyways, because if I do decide to stabilize, I do it in gyroflow. I don't use any of the onboard stabilization bullshit. Wow, this kind of getting low on the juice. Let's just cruise again. We'll throw it in like a fucking normal sports mode. I'm not already low on battery, but this is so weird. I don't know how the fuck people fly in normal sports mode. I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, how do you, I guess you just, does it, what? Just like coordinated turns for you? That's kind of weird. I don't like it. But as you can see, if you are that type of a pilot who just likes to do like normal, fuck dude, I'm terrible at flying normal. Holy shit. Oh, that's weird. Go up. Anyways, I do not fly in normal. I literally own the DJI AVATA drone for one fucking day. Flew it one time in sports mode, and then it's been in manual mode ever since then, and that's just how I've always flown. I never put myself in like a weird, bad habit of learning how to do this stuff. This is weird to me. I don't know how people fly with the systems. But anyway, you totally can. It's odd. I mean, if you want to do this motor upgrade, I don't think if you're a normal or sports mode pilot, it would be worth it for you at all, but you can, and it still functions just fine. Yeah, battery's dying. Not happy. And it's off. It's another way you can disarm your quad if you want. Turn it off. And let's talk about it. I'm gonna tell you guys something right off the bat. If you don't already know, I am actually sponsored by T-Motor. I fucking love T-Motor. They send me all kinds of amazing shit for free, or I get huge discounts on them, or whatever it is. And I cannot thank them enough, because I really do legitimately love their products. And I've been using them ever since I started flying. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of T-Motor. Axisflying is a bit of the competition, especially when it comes to motors. The reality is that T-Motor doesn't make a motor upgrade for the AVATA, and I fly the AVATA. I really enjoy this drone a lot. T-Motor, go make some fucking motors for the AVATA, please, and then I would be glad to fly those. Axisflying making this product, this upgrade, this is like the first legit serious upgrade for the DJI AVATA that is even worth looking at. And this is a big thing. This is a very serious thing. Number one, for a few reasons. Number one, again, I can't describe to you guys enough how good and known and a good name, reputation that Axisflying does have for making good quality products. So it's awesome to see them making these motors rather than some fucking like no-name manufacturer who has no business making anything for any drone. This is a quality company making a super quality product. The installation of these makes perfect sense compared to what they could have. They could have messed this up. The wires for the motors, the way that they're wound with the way that the motor wires come out, could have been in a situation where you have to swap them over in order for the motor to spin the correct direction, so on and so forth. And that's not the case. It's as though Axisflying really did put in the homework and the effort and the time to make sure that the motors were going to work correctly, because they know, unfortunately, you can't get in the AVATA. You can't switch motor direction like you can on a do-it-yourself drone. You know, when I build my drones and stuff, I have to actually go into the flight controller and set it up to make sure that my motors are going to spin the correct direction so that the drone actually flies. I didn't have to do that, because you can't, right? I just soldered in the motors the way that made the most logical sense, with the motor wires coming out nice and straight, and it worked. And it works really fucking good. So the only people that I would recommend this upgrade to are going to be people who are legitimate, like actual manual mode pilots. Those people who are like me, who actually have a legitimately good skill set to be able to fly in manual mode and take advantage of something like this upgrade, highly recommend. Highly, highly, highly recommend, because this is fucking rad. I personally didn't see the efficiency in the battery drop enough to say that it's not worth it, because that was the thing I was most worried about. After I did the install, I only hovered it in the house just a little bit just to make sure it flew just fine, but I didn't actually get a chance to take it out and fly it till today. This is like a first impression. I was really worried about the efficiency, that was going to be a thing, and it's to me it's not a thing. If you are a legitimate hobbyist, if you are a person who has the skill set to actually do this install, I recommend, very much so. If you don't know how to do this because you don't know how to work on electronics, or maybe you've never even built your own anything, your own drone or anything like that, I would highly not recommend you even attempt this. This installation wasn't difficult, but to anybody who's even a mediocre, moderate, novice technician of any kind, has no business trying this. You're just going to fuck up your drone. Don't do that. I did record the entire process of the installation. It's actually on this little SD card right here. My intention was, if I felt like this was a worthy upgrade, I was going to spend the time to put together an actual installation video to show you guys how I went about putting these on. This is a worthy upgrade, so I will spend the time for you guys. I will definitely get a video out to show you how I did the installation if you're curious. Many of you who've already had plenty of years of experience doing installations, or not installations, but actually building and tuning your own drones, you're probably not going to need any help whatsoever. There's going to be a couple of things that I ran across that you might want to see just to kind of point it out. Do yourself a favor. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that, but you can order these from Axisflying's website, and I fucking paid for them with my own money, so you're more than welcome to go pay for them with your own money too. It's a good product. It's highly recommended by somebody who actually gives a shit. So I plan to fly the shit out of this more this weekend. I was intending on trying to get a lot more footage and put together a nice reel for you guys like I did the last video talking about the AVATA, but you know what? This is a little bit too important to sleep on. My excitement level is really high, as you can probably tell. And yeah, the sooner I think this gets out there, especially with all the fucking bullshit drama going on with the AVATA, I think the quicker we can just kind of move on and actually enjoy this drone for what it is. I think this drone is rad. The ability that it has to go wherever it fucking wants to go as far as range and penetration compared to all my other drones is unmatched. Of course, there's people who are going to think I'm fucking shilling for DJI for some reason. I have no idea why people think that. I don't know why anybody would shill for that company, except maybe if they're getting paid a lot by them. DJI don't pay me shit. I pay them a bunch of my fucking money. So yeah, why the hell would I shill about it? So yeah, with that said, you guys have a wonderful day. Happy flying, and take it easy.